Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of F1 Underfunded Dream. I'm Midnight Tactical Gaming and like I said, we're in F1. We're trying to bring our underfunded team from zero to hero. As you can see, we have the Miami Grand Prix. We're bringing this F1 team back to the States, back to America, and we're gonna try and see if we can get anything out of this race car. If you saw the last episode, we had a big surprise where we finished 4th on the grid in one of the races. If you haven't watched that episode, if you've missed that one, be sure to check the channel, check the recommended, and go back and watch that episode before you click and watch this one. But we'll hop right into it. In the aerodynamics portion of the research development, we do have some things that we're ready to go, and we've started the floor edge winglets for the aero. Here in the chassis, let's see what we got. We have that requires facility upgrade. We're still researching the cable assembly, so it doesn't look like we can do anything for chassis. The power, we're still researching our fuel and durability. We are still researching the gearbox. All right, let's see what they want to do. The marketing team has planned a fan giveaway featuring exclusive merchandise. We can go all out to maximize engagement or take a more measured approach to conserve resources. I'm going to make a large investment of $75,000. We have like 10 million in the bank right now. Let's see what we have. Yeah, we have $10.71 million in the bank that we have not used yet. We're going to go over to the development. We have some upgrades here. So we had the wings come in. We're going to get those started for development. Standard. Get this one. Single development. Standard. Chassis. This is ready to go. So we're going to get that standard ready to go. And then we also have that one too, but we don't have any facility upgrades. I wish we could just pay for it. We're having problems with this air filter. I'm going to skip the air filter for right now. We're trying to push it through. I think this might be the second time that the air filter has failed on the powertrain. So I'm going to do these variants instead. I don't know if there's a problem with them, with the filters, but we're going to wait on that. But we're going to do the bearings gearbox. We want that gearbox, so we're going to get that ready to go. All of that stuff is going to take 20 days to do. We have some points, so let's go back into the research section. Is there anything that I can do for the powertrain? No, we're still working on that. Let's see if there's anything that we can do. This is going to be 1,000, so we can't do that. Nothing in the chassis, nothing in the powertrain. Ooh, we have some in the durability though. We could do the turbo. No, we can't do the turbo. We're 7 short on the turbo. Looks like we're 7 short on all of it. So we're gonna wait on any further research. If we would have had a better practice session at Saudi Arabia, we would have been actually able to do that. So obviously, I'm gonna put the brand new part on my vehicle. So I've put that part onto my vehicle, and hopefully we get a little bit more out of the race car. But once in 20 days, I think, is when we're going to have the most parts on this race car that's been upgraded.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint.
So today we are in Miami. It's a long weekend, right? It's got qualifying, a sprint race,
a lap of the Miami Grand Prix,
and then qualifying, and then the actual Grand Prix
around the Hard Rock Stadium. And 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race.
Wheel-to-wheel race, 5 laps. It's just a sprint. But you guys see here
a fantastic
the starting
session,
grid.
It's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Andrea Kimi Antonelli lines up on pole position.
We have the Mercedes up front.
Next to them is George Russell. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have
Verstappen and Piastri,
Carlos Sainz and Albon.
And then there we are,
Norris,
sitting there in 7th,
Leclerc, and Lewis
right on
Hamilton.
top of, right with Norris, and then right in front of the Ferraris.
And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than
So
done.
for this
Anthony
sprint, we will
Davidson.
be
Well, they
higher
say
up.
that
I don't
a
know
change is
what do
as
we
good as
get
a
for this
rest,
sprint.
and
Well,
whilst
I
there's
mean,
not
we'll
much
find
rest
out,
on
but
show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a
I
change
don't
to what
know
we're
if
usually
there's
seeing on
any
the
sort
track.
of
Now, you're
difference.
the
Do we
racing
get
driver
points
in
for
this
these
partnership,
sprints?
so
If
tell us
not,
about
it's
this racing
kind of
driver.
pointless
Put us
for
in
us to
their
even run it.
shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Right, I know you're hot in the cockpit, but your tyres are going to be even hotter. You're going to have to work extra hard today to keep them cool.
All right, so yeah, we got to keep them cool. It's Miami. It's gonna be hot, but we will try to keep them cool. But honestly, I kind of want to win this sprint, man. I want to win it all. We're in the States. Lights are on. Lights are off here in Miami. Lights are on. We're waiting. And the lights are off here in Miami. We're gonna get it, try and see if we can get a boost. Slow down though, slow down the race car. We're right behind Piastri. We'll try and use as much as the DRS as we can. Oh. Almost got into him there. Well, we did get into him. We have to let Albon go. We'll get him here, though. A little bit through the curb. Ooh.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
He wrecked us a little bit. We're going to go back. We're fighting here. Fight here. Cut through there. Give him some room. Give him some extra room. Use up some battery so we can make the pass. Use up all that battery that we can. He's still to our outside. Use a little bit more. We're going to beat him into the braking zone. We even got fifth there. A little dangerous. But it's a short race. It's just a sprint, boys. It's just a sprint. Right behind Signs, draft up upon him, and take off.
Okay, so overtake is active. Overtake mode active. You're going to get more power from the hybrid system. You know how it works.
I don't want to keep slamming into the back of them. I guess we're going to have to. Go there. Try not to slam into the back of the first Verstappen again. Any sort of wing damage really screws us when we're fighting with the big dogs.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Jesus! Oh my gosh. No, we're not going to be able to rewind. going to have to take
That
that
looked
out.
bad. Are you all right? Let me know you're okay.
The car's not going to be able to drive, so we're unfortunately going to have to retire from the session. Alright, so the sprint was kind of stupid. I don't think they get any points from that, so I don't know why we ran that, but we also just completely wrecked our race car out of pure frustration and stupidity. So we were sitting here in the backup car, which has a brake fault system, before we can go out there and qualify. I'm going to let you guys sit along with me, but we're going to get the brake repair system fixed, and then when the hopefully when the track temperature goes down and the track is less busy, we'll go out there and run a hot lap.
We can push down to P24, mate. Come on.
Well, that got us up to 7th. We'll return to the garage and see if we stay there. As you can see, we finished qualifying in 8th.
We're here in the coastal shores of Florida for the Miami Grand Prix, which has become the 11th Formula One track held in the United States. The grandstands are packed for what we hope is going to be another fantastic race. With great opportunities for wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners, 3.36 miles long, and expected average speeds of 138 miles an hour, the Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances to overtake. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. And striding into
Obviously,
our
we know
commentary
that
box
we're
to join
on
us today,
sitting
the man,
8th.
the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk
So,
momentum
there we are,
with this driver.
sitting 8th.
What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint
And
race
George
today.
Russell in the
Let's face it,
Mercedes
the sprint
is
couldn't have got
first on the line.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Drive as hard as possible to get the most performance out of each set of tires, mitigating the time lost from making an additional pit, or drive more conservatively to increase the lifespan of each tire set. So, obviously, you know what I want to do. I want to drive hard every single second we can. And we're lights out racing in Miami. Yep, crazy starts. I'm just gonna let him go. Just maintain 8th. Let's stay right behind Signs in the 8th position. I don't want to let them get too far ahead of us, but obviously we also got to be a little smart too. Woo! Real slow. What are you doing? All right, let's we'll redo that one. We'll start it right there. Oh, it's not gonna give us anything. All right. Well, we're still gonna be able to pass him. Oh my gosh, Norris was real slow there. I think we definitely have something for these guys.
Overtake mode active. Overtake active. You've got more power now from the hybrid system. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
I just want to maintain in sectors 1 and 2, and then sector 3 is when I really want to be able to attack.
Okay, overtake enabled.
Wow. That didn't stop the car.
There's a new
I don't know what that was, but we had no brakes. Gosh dang, man. You cannot
Right, you've
pass.
got boost mode available now. Use it if you want
There's
to.
nowhere to pass, man. And Kimi Antonelli is just slow. Gosh, these guys are slow, man. Lando Norris, right in front of us, just ran the fastest lap, obviously. He's looking real good. He made 2 passes on that lap 2, obviously to get around us, and Antonelli as well. This sweeping left-hander, I'm just way too slow, in my opinion. Then we get on the straightaways. And we can maintain with them. We just gotta stay right here. Or blow off the wing.
Might need to look at a new race strategy after
Oh
that.
my
I've got some
gosh.
options for you, so go and check your MF. Got that confirmed. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Oh my gosh.
Green flag.
I can't drive, I can't drive, I can't drive.
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Okay, copy that.
All right, yeah, I think we need to box this lap.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
All right, we got a box. We got a box. We're going to be on a different strategy. We're going to have to make tires last. It is what it is. We just can't drive. You guys are going to have to fix the wing, too. So we bring it down pit road 2 laps earlier than I want to, but we were maintaining there. Oh, too much. Come on. That was an accident.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem removing the front wing.
Of course there
We've got
was.
to try and put that behind us now and finish the race strong. Get your head down.
10-second stop. Horrible.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
So it's just going to be us. So I'm going to shut up, keep my head down, and we're just going to run some qualifying laps.
Okay, gap ahead, 5.0 seconds. Okay, the gap to the car ahead is 5 seconds. Let's see if we can bring it down. job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Okay, Ratomo's coming in for his stop now. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.0 seconds. Okay, clear. Information on Ocon. Okay, they're out of this race.
All right, Esteban Ocon's out of the race. We're sitting here in 8th position, absolutely tearing up the racetrack. I'm driving pissed off, so that's why we're doing what we're doing. We ran the fastest lap of the race as well, just so everyone knows. We should have won this race, but a win is out of the question, unfortunately. So, obviously, we just gotta get some points, finish where we qualified.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 23.2 seconds. Starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 5.5 seconds. Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Alrighty, final lap here at Miami. As long as we do everything that we need to do, we're going to bring it home 8th, get some points out of this day. But unfortunately, it should have been a podium, in my opinion. I'm definitely faster than Antonelli and Hamilton currently, but as you can see on the bottom right corner, I was having to watch my tires as well. That right front, I'm really leaning on it. 45 degrees, or 45%. As the tire is degraded, Gasly's made some improvement on me, but I had an 8-second lead over them. And that was with us having a 10-second pit stop and pitted early as well. So we should have been better. We should have had a better race. And that's what separates our team from the higher tier teams in F1 is obviously equipment and being able to have durability of that equipment and the mental toughness side of it as well. Oscar Piastri has won this race, and we will bring it home in 8th position.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Oh, look at that. We won Driver of the Day.
Next.
So obviously Oscar Piastri won that race. We got some points. We are sitting ninth currently in the standings with that. We have 16 total points, and we won 127 points behind Lando Norris, who is in first. All right, we are back at home base. Let's see what we can do. We can check some messages, so we'll do that. We got a rivalry taking place with the Williams F1 team, and our sponsorship loyalty grows as well. Our performance is obviously getting up there now.
It looks
There
like
we
a
go.
bit of rivalry is building up between you and another team. The fans love a good rivalry, and so this is a good opportunity to bring new fans on board, increasing our team's fan rating.
Absolutely.
Provided we win, of course.
I promise you we will. Against Williams,
To win a rivalry, the team has to increase the point.
they gotta increase the points gap, all that stuff. You guys will see as we go along with it. Over here in the research department, we have 2,000 points that we can spend. I always want to go straight to this fuel technology. We need to get some. We need to get some upgrades, facility upgrades for sure. Durability we can do though. We'll research that. We'll come down here. We'll research the turbos. We have no available slots. What? Man, we need some upgrades. We need some upgrades for sure. Our aero department is working their butts off. We'll get some more front downforce. And we are out of points for that. Chassis equipment is done as well. We'll check the development on things. We have 13 days remaining on that, 13 days remaining on that, 13 days remaining on that, and 13 days remaining on that as well. We'll come over here. We'll try and add some points. Doesn't look like we can do anything for any of those, but we can do something for this. Let's see. Reduce the time that it takes to research, but increases delays. We'll try that. We will give a increase to the powertrain team. And then what else can we do? Well, we could spend $25,000 to do this. We'll reduce a lot of the cost all across the board. But it's weird that we can't do anything for the owner. But that's fine. We'll move on to the next engineering facility improvement. All right, we did a fan giveaway and we got some continue to advance time. Got some research delayed. You saw that up there at the top. What's that? Fantastic progress. Our corporate facilities expansion is complete. Cool. And then we've got some additional cash along with that. All right. So before we go any further, actually, let's upgrade our person. Research postmortems. Learn how to empower your team. Team success in all dealings with the engineering team. I think this might be important. We'll do that. Oh, I did not want to do that. We'll do a slight increase of morale there too. And then we'll push some merchandise as well. Let's back out. Let's go to the research and development portion, the engineering portion. We just upgraded some facilities over here as well. All right, we can check on development. All that stuff's ready to go. Continue to work on these bearings. All right, so we're working on bearings right now. This has 1 day remaining on that gearbox. All these have 1 day remaining. But this bearing is ready to go, we'll equip it onto our race car. The next next bearings for the engine will be equipped on the other race car for Miata. All right, we are on to phase 2 of our corporation as well. So let's see what we want to do for the corporate side of things. Secondary sponsor. Yeah, let's start working on our secondary sponsors. Start bringing some money into this underfunded team. Can't do anything for personnel, but we can for engineering. What we can do, we can research 2 items at the exact same time for the powertrain. Would be huge. Because are we allowed to do that right now? We need to be able to develop for sure. Oh, we're already researching that item. That cost 800. That cost 725. Nothing there. And that's 573. Can we do that? No available slots. So if we upgraded that, we would be able to research that as well. Let's back out. We're going to have to advance time because we have all those parts that are coming in ready to go. We got some failed development as well. The front gunnery flap failed. Why did it fail? Start researching our floor winglets, which we'll try to get that flap again. The intercooler failed. We need the intercooler though. It's gonna take another 10 days, but we'll try it again, and then we'll get the improved materials as well. We'll equip that to Mini, and then that to Mini as well. And man, now he's got a rocket ship. So out of everything that we've upgraded, we have the aerodynamics for the front gunnery wing, the engine cover, the gearbox, and now the bearings that are all assigned to this race car that we are currently driving.
It's wet here today, and we're expecting those downpours to continue. This will make for a difficult sprint for all the teams.
So, of course, we are going to be running one of the sprints again. I don't know what they do, but they're part of the weekend, so I'm going to run them, of course. We wrecked out of the sprint in Miami,
it's a tricky
but we did pretty good on the Grand Prix. We are going to run the
down the long back
sprint here in Montreal, Canada. It's a fun track, but you'll see with qualifying, we were very, very slow. We qualified dead last on pure pace. It's raining for this sprint, and that's additionally why I wanted to run it as well. Wanted to feel the true wet experience in F1 2026.
Okay, back of the grid. It's not great, but let's make the most of it. Good luck.
Default strategy says all 6 laps, we run them on the wets. Let's go ahead and start the sprint and see if we can do anything. Oh, Jesus, man. Get off him. You were spinning this entire time. So spinning, spinning, spinning. just a train back here. It's just a total gaggle of cars, but we're unfortunately not able to get around them. We have absolutely no boost and very limited grip, obviously. And as we cross the checkered flag right here, that is a lap at Canada. So I'll finish out this sprint. I'll show you guys if there's anything important, but I will finish it out and we'll move on to the race. And we enter the back stretch here, coming down to the last couple of turns. You can just see we are cooking our right rears off this race car from how hard I'm driving it, and we're still only sitting in 18th position is what we're going to bring it home in. It was good to get our feet a little wet, but we have no speed right now at this track.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
We'll park it up and then we'll get into the Grand Prix and see what we can do.
Here in Montreal, lights out is quickly approaching on this artificial island originally
And now that we
built
finished that
for the
sprint,
World
we are
Fair in
here for the race in
1967.
Montreal.
Now it's used for a World
As they do
Fair
the
of a
intro here,
different
we'll
kind. Ever
discuss
since
just a little
Formula
bit.
One first
We
arrived
came
here.
in,
We're
did
back
qualifying.
in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix.
The first lap that I laid
with top
down
speeds of around
got pushed
210
down to
miles
12th.
per hour, heading into
Tried to
the
run a second
overtaking
lap trying to
opportunity
think
of
that I could
13.
bump it up a little bit more.
2.7
Ended
miles of the
qualifying
circuit Gilles
with
Villeneuve
17th.
are some of the quickest
So,
on the Formula One calendar. There are
I
14
just think that
corners
it's
in total, with
a part of,
60%
like, I mean,
of
look
the
how
lap
long
taken
these
at full
straightaways
throttle.
are, how fast they
Average
are.
speeds clock
We're trying to
in
use
at
a lot of
about
battery,
130 miles per hour.
unfortunately with the battery it's draining really
Before we
quickly
begin,
as I'm
let's
trying
take a
to
quick look
run
at
a
the grid
fast
lineup
lap. We'll
for
take a look at
today's
the first
race.
two starting spots.
Oscar Piastri lines up on
Piastri
pole
and
position,
Russell.
just ahead of
McLaren
and joining
and
me in the
Mercedes.
commentary box today
So,
with the best view on
it's
what
a
is
cloudy
about to unfold.
conditions.
Some views
It's
on the action we're about
cold,
to see.
69
Naomi
degrees
Schiff, and
Fahrenheit.
The whole world of
I don't know what
Formula
that
One
is
can't
in-
exist the way we do,
in
walking with
imperials
smiles on our faces
in,
and loving our time together.
Celsius.
This new outfit has got a bit of a
But
rivalry going, and I get the feeling a few noses are being
I
put
think
out
this
of
track
joint here.
burns
Well,
tires
first of all,
pretty
I
well.
have to
I
say
don't think it
hats off to
really
them.
matches
I don't
my
think
style.
anyone quite
It's
expected
tight,
them
it's
at this
technical.
point to be as competitive as they are.
We'll see
And I think truly that's
what
the
we can
reason
do.
why they're upsetting some people. If anything, it's a compliment. You're doing everything right if you're upsetting your competitors. So for now, stick to what you're doing.
I believe they're
forget
talking
the
about
noise
our
and focus
rivalry
on just
with
what you guys
Williams.
are focused here to do. Win races and move forward
Miata's
on the
up
grid.
there in the 12th position right now. Did I accidentally put the
Okay,
parts
here we
on
go.
his car?
I know
don't
what
know.
you can do. Don't let me down.
And then time lost. So, I think that should be the... I don't know. I kind of want to do a two-stop. I kind of want to do a two-stop race here. I don't think we have the car to win, obviously. So I'm going to try and do this two-stop. We'll see if that can get us out into some clean, open air, open space. The lights are coming on here in Canada. And we're out racing in Montreal. Be very careful here. Very, very careful. Very tight. These first two corners. This track, so unbelievably technical. These cars are a little bit slow. Okay, making contact there for 16th. That's okay. I love a contact sport. We'll settle in behind Cole Pinto. We'll settle in 15th for right now. Alonso has no shot against us. Ocon might not have a shot against us either. Oh, they got really slow. They got wrecking slow back there.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
Alright. These guys are getting slowed up by Herman, I think. Let's just be patient. We're pitting twice, so we have to be patient.
Okay, overtake enabled.
We'll just save battery. Oh, don't send it 3 wide, Miata. Alright. Let's see if we can get our teammate here.
So easy.
Yep, well, we got him. We got him. Don't do that. Alright, 3 wide, 3 wide.
Okay,
Nope. Back it up. Let's see what our teammate does now. Man, he's an idiot.
Careful, remember your teammates.
He's an idiot, though. He's an idiot. Wow, what is that? That is crazy. All right, so we launched through there. We'll start there. We are not showing patience. I'm backing out of that so that we can show some patience, and we still get hit. Man. Bad teammate, man. Bad teammate.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon.
Dude, give us the spot, man. You are slow. Wow. Look at that. And he lets, who's that in front of us? That's Norris? Of course it is. We've been racing Norris this entire career. But Norris gets away from us now. Horrible teammate. Horrible racing. But I think we need to be 12th, in position 12 to be in the points. So that's what we're sitting in right now. Our teammate's going to try and make a move on us. We wasted battery to defend. We're just going to sit for right now. Take a look at our tire wear. We got the rears getting cooked off.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Gap to your teammate behind, 1.8 seconds. Tyre wear's higher than we're expecting. We've got a new strategy available on your MFD if you want it.
Oh, don't cut that. Norris took Berman there on that corner.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful.
We should be able to pass Berman here at some point. I don't know why Norris in the McLaren is
No
always
tyre
back
concerns
here.
at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Get right on Berman there. I think we'll pass him eventually.
Box, box, we're coming in this lap.
All right, we're boxing this lap. Absolutely killing the rears, so I actually like this strategy. This race is flying by. We would definitely be able to get Berman on this lap too if we weren't boxing.
Green flag.
Right on him.
Box, box, box.
Yep, we're boxing. Well, we hit him pretty square, so we were good on that. We didn't accrue any damage. We got lucky. We got very, very lucky. But here we come. We're boxing. Let's see how we do on this. Since we were running so well.
Okay, go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
We were sitting in a points position, so I'm kind of disappointed that we did this two-tire stop, but we'll see how it works out. It's a strategy ploy that can screw us, maybe not. At the end of the day, if we have to, we just run long.
Okay, this isn't our true position. They haven't yet pitted and they're on a one-stopper. So don't waste time fighting because they should be coming in soon.
Well, we gotta drive as hard as we can. That's the biggest thing. If we just sit and do nothing, we screw ourselves. So we gotta fight.
Yellow flag.
It's Bortoletto having some sort of issue.
Okay, clear. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.1 seconds.
I don't want to run into the back of Lindblad. Bortoletto's out of the race.
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you
Yeah,
need
we're
it.
trying to get around him. We're taking a shortcut. Ah, come on. We're just gonna drive it in deep. So we got some guys coming
your
down.
ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, Ritomo's coming in for his stop now.
Alright, we're going to be sitting right behind Lawson and Hulkenberg. Unknown if they've pit yet. But that being said, if they haven't pit, this is going to be
Car behind
huge.
you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new...
Alright, we got no rewinds available.
Understood, copy that.
We'll see how bad it affected us. Pretty bad. Pretty bad affected us. So we were supposed to pit on lap 12. We're going to have to come down this time, which will be a, you know, technically we'll call it a lap 11, right? Problem is we're going to be losing some time here.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Box me this lap. We'll switch to the hards. We'll switch out the nose piece as well. Unfortunately, our strategy isn't helping us at all. We've lost positions naturally on the track, I would say. So we're at a net negative right now. We're gonna continue to fall to a net negative when we come down pit road right here. Well, we got some guys coming down with us too. So we got to get this fixed up, and then we're gonna have to push hard on the hard tires. All right, optimal time, so it's gonna be a 7-second stop. Hopefully no issues though. There goes those guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
All right, sitting in 21st. But like I said, that's it's a net negative for us for sure. 2-tire stop was probably not the move. In my head, I could see it playing out, but I see now why that was probably no bueno. I just thought that I was going to have a bad race car. If I thought I had a bad race car, you know, we have nothing to lose. We're getting fresh tires when people are on old tires, you know, it works out. But we were sitting up there knocking on that at the door for a top 10. And now we're... Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
This is just absolutely ridiculous. These guys... Racing with the AI at these tight tracks is just ridiculous sometimes. They can stop on a dime and it like doesn't affect them at all. They can slam on the brakes. Oh my god, this car. This is when it gets frustrating, man. It's just stuff like that. Like I can't.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
for the purposes of this series, I might have to upgrade the rewinds because I just don't think that the AI is very fair in that sense. I don't think I'm doing the rewinds to cheat. It's just once we have stupid stuff like that with on a race car that just can lock them up and then have better drive off than me, that's a little ridiculous, you know? Because my powertrain is so bad that these bottom tier teams are able to pull away from me, exiting corners every single time. You shouldn't be able to give them the braking power as well. Well, we'll finish out this race. We'll probably bring it home in 20th or dead last, whatever happens, and I'll skip to that part of the race.
Hey, final lap, let's go, final lap. Right, show some respect for your teammate. There's little satisfaction to be had in overtaking like that. Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. All right,
Yeah, I was
race
just showing
over.
some
Take
frustration
care
with
of the
my
car on the
teammate
way
there, but unfortunately we bring it home in 22nd. So, horrible race, horrible drive by us. Again, it's just the mental things, man. 2 races in a row, Miami, and then here.
And the best of British and the best on the track. It's George Russell who
George
wins.
Russell wins that race, guys. This one's going to do it for me. Unfortunately, we got a whole bunch of new parts in the race car, and we were not able to accurately show them off like we should.
After
At the
an
end of the
event
day,
like
though,
that, who
the race
knows
car
what the
is
sport has in store
fast,
for us
correct?
next time out.
It's-
Be sure to join us once
All right,
again
if they can
as
stop
we
talking, that'd
continue
be
to bring you all the
fantastic, but
excitement of Formula One.
unfortunately, the race car's fast, right? It is what it is, but we need to show that, and we're not showing it right now. We'll switch to the standings here. We're still sitting in 9th, but that gap is growing exponentially. We are minus 143 points behind Lando Norris. Are we going to win the driver standings this year? No, but at the end of the day, we have to push ourselves to get as high as we can right now. Our team, Midnight, is sitting 6th out of 12 teams, but I want to be higher in the standings, and we can. We have the race car to do it. We have the parts to do it now, and we have more parts on the way that we will look at in the next episode. Guys, if you enjoyed this series and you want to keep following along with the Underfunded Dream, be sure to like and subscribe. It's completely free, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, brother.